The drumline is the pulse of the band.
It's always about putting on a show.
You get all hyped up.
It's more of a family-type group.
It's like a family now.
Teamwork. Usually what you just have is you have a marching drum line, and what we do there, our purpose there is to accompany the marching band, where it's not about us, it's about the marching band. In indoor drumline, the first time we have it here, it's totally just about us.
Drumline consists of the battery and the pit. The battery is the basses, which is the lowest voice.
It goes down to the basses, then the tenors, and then the snare drums.
And the snares are the highest voice with the sharpest pitch. And the pit is in the front, which gives it all the colors, the music.
In the percussion family, it's not just drums. We have mallets, and the mallets, they serve, it's a chromatic instrument, so they can play any note that's written.
I mean, there just has to be a certain balance to where everybody can hear everything.
We are the melody, we push the tempo. I mean, we're everything. We're the actors, music. We create the whole story. It's about us. It's not about band anymore. It's just about percussion.
Oh, this is the first year that we have had an indoor drumline.
Before, in the past, what I've been told is San Benito percussion has been more of a drumline versus your pit.
Mr. G is an awesome teacher. Because of Mr. G, it helps us understand that the pit's there for a reason, and it's not just because, it's not just the drumline, it also has to do with the pit. Before, it's, you know, your section, and then now it's like everybody works with everybody.
Well, day one was deciding what we were doing. And this year being the first year with indoor drumline, we had no budget, no money, so it was kind of impossible to purchase a show. So we confronted Mr. McMichael, the freshman band director, and he's into his arranging. The story we're trying to tell this year, we based our music off the Fantastic Four theme, the first movie. Throughout the season, you're going to end up getting the theme, because that's what judges are looking for. They're trying to look for something that there's a motif going on. And it so happens that our motif ends up being the movie Fantastic Four. So I said, look, this is what I want to do. So he contacted John Ottman, the actual arranger of Fantastic Four, and so they gave us rights to their music. And so that began the process of, okay, we found our theme, and we wrote music from October to December.
Well, Fantastic Four has to do with 4 people that just, you know, they're all astronauts, and well, they had been like kind of separated, and them being gifted these powers, these superpowers, it's brought them closer together. And just like the drumline, it's brought us closer together as a whole.
So we're trying to tell that story about, you know, there's a cosmic storm. So the students, during the cosmic storm part, you know, they do act like they're getting hit by a cosmic storm. And then during our second movement, which is changing, the actors, because there's only a couple of them are acting, they go and they look at their hands and like there's a change going on through their body. And in the end, it's the main theme, the fantastic proposal. There's not too much acting on them, but it's more of a proud, they hold themselves different, because now they are the Fantastic Four group. We rehearsed for less than a month, and in less than a month, we had our first show at La Jolla, and we didn't perform our whole show. We didn't have uniforms, we didn't have props or anything. It was just, this is what we've done. And we placed third at that show. The next, for about a month and a half, we added onto our show. We added our acting, we added uniforms, we added new drum covers. We just added a lot of aspects. We improved our marching, improved our playing. So from that first show in La Jolla to our second show at Edinburgh North, the judges noticed the big change and they rewarded us with 60 more points. So our points went higher. We didn't place this time. There was more groups to compete with, but as a group, we did improve. And you can see the change. And it's funny, our show is Fantastic Four, and in our show we have changing, but the group themselves is changing and they're becoming more mature. It's funny, you hang out with each other Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 8. They become almost like my brothers and sisters or my sons and daughters.
This next competition, we're hoping to get top half of the competing drumlines.
And I'm pretty sure we can do really good if everybody just pulls it together and just focuses on the drumline.
Just giving the show out to the crowd, making them experience something they've never experienced before. It feels real good playing music out there and giving entertainment to people.
It's not always about winning, and I know that's a cliche, people are like, well, you're not winning, then of course you're going to say it's not about winning. But for our first season, and we're competing against these pretty top groups out there, if our points go up and we're keeping up with them, I think we're doing just exactly what this season was about.